Okay. We're now an elder. You are now an elder. You are welcome in Zanak. Looks like we've left Omen, the oldest of the monster towns. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans, and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely, Chucklefucks. Okay. Well, suppose this is an option again. The choice that I'll present to you folks is whether, like with the adult phase, you wish for me to alternate between these two, and we'll have a vote to decide which one we start with first, or whether you want to vote on every single day. Your choice begins now. Choice 1 is alternating. Choice 2 is voting on every single day. Looks like we're going back to alternating. Well, we're sticking with alternating rather than going back to it. Whatever. Bye, Toon Dude. Oh no, there are other elders. We just don't know. Just don't know whether any of the people we were with made it to elder status as well. Alright. Well, that ends this poll. Which means that the new poll, then, there'll still be two choices, is which one we start with first before we alternate to the other. Choice 1 is Journey to Carmen, which I imagine is the human land. And choice 2 is politicking. The top bit shows how many days you have left until your next stage of life, and the bottom shows how much respect you have amassed. What's respect? Impress other monsters and they'll talk about how amazing you are. The more respect you gain in the earlier stages of life, the greater power you'll wield later on. Gotcha. And I suppose that's the attitude for, this is how well monsters think of humans. When the inevitable conflict comes, this will dictate how monsters act. But what do we think of humans? The current score is 20 out of 100. Monsters dislike and fear humans, but you can change that. This is how well humans think of monsters. When the inevitable conflict comes, this will dictate how humans act. Well, what do they think of us? The current score is 20 out of 100. Humans dislike and fear monsters, but you can change that. Looks like we're going to be starting with politics, and then we will alternate on a Journey to Carmen. Okay, so we go. A D10 shall be thrown to determine our destiny. 2. Choice 3. The spine doctor looks up from her current patient. She's working a human knife free of a younger monster's ribs. Humans are dangerous. Watch and listen, try to change the subject and distract them all, or show them humans are unstoppable. Yeah, that's like the unkillable thing, right? Totally. Well, looks like the Chucklefucks are saying by at least a 3-to-1 margin to watch and listen over trying to change the subject. So it shall be. Stay a while and listen. Alright. Choice 2. She says, humans, no claws, so they made their own. Awful thing, knife wound. Takes twice as much milkweed to patch up as a jaguar attack. Best steer clear, I say. Shall we show them our claws are as sharp as any knife, so there's no reason to fear? Or explain how humans aren't all about fighting? Our ferocity, if you recall, is 100. Our honesty is 81. And it's close. So close. So close. Neck and neck. 25 votes to 26 votes. Oh, intensity. Oh, the huge manatee. What will it be? Will there be editor deciders? I'll let the poll go for another 30 seconds. Choice 1, still at 25. Choice 2, still at 26. Looks like we're going to explain how humans are not all about fighting, which requires honesty. Yeah, choice 2 soars ahead by 5 votes. That's what we do. The dice are thrown. Success! That scary knife you explain is used to spread jam on bread. Real knives are much worse. The spine doctor nods, a little shocked. Now we journey to Carmen. With a 5. Running. Alleys are great places to find artifacts. Less so to find fat, small, crying human children. So it's said, what of it? Nope. Go ahead and make a third choice here. One such fat, small child wanders over to you, clutching a lollipop. Choice 1, ask it what's wrong. Choice 2, the never-before-chosen hightail it out of there. Or choice 3, the often chosen, children are a delicacy. Feast. But looks like the Chucklefucks are inquisitive today and want to ask the fat, small child holding a lollipop what's wrong, despite so many others being interested in feasting on the kid. $32-20. Shouldn't you, wait for it to get even bigger and then eat it? Who can say, right? Looks like it's old. Looks like it's done. Ask it what's wrong. Well, we go ahead and start a new poll. The human child says, I'm lost. Do you know how to get to Plow Street? I think I stepped in poop. Kindness, we have 51 out of 100. Gently help him find his way. Bravery, we have 100 out of 100. Find an adult human, no matter the risks to you. Looks like the Chucklefucks are playing to their strengths here. By finding an adult human, no matter the risks. 47-5. The dice are thrown. You drag the child, still crying, onto the sidewalk. A loud human in a louder dress swoops down onto the child, clucking and fussing. Do we wave to the kid? Because, fuck it, we're on the sidewalk anyway? Or do we sneak away because we've totally utilized subterfuge up to this point? Well, yeah, stealth really isn't your thing. That's a 38 votes to 8. Think that one's been confirmed. 42-9. We shall wave. She waves back before she realizes you're a monster. She shakes her head and stammers out her thanks. The child laughs and waves goodbye to you, and bemused, his mother does the same. I'd increase the opinion by 18. Now, we go back to politicking. Go die for the good of the city. Your fellow elders debate. Are humans more dangerous now? Is it time to reveal ourselves? We shall rise to take our turn. The air grows still. Birds stop singing. The silence is reverential. You turn and see the oldest mother sitting on a hovel roof, dwarfing it. It's watching you. The oldest mother. Even this character, at 100 braveness and ferocity, is afraid. We shall add the third choice. The oldest monster tilts. No, definitely mother. No, it's definitely mother. I meant what I said. It's mother. That's why I said it. The oldest mother. M-O-N-S-T-E-R. Mother. Do I need to teach you folks how the English language works? Come on. Let's try this again. M-O-N-S-T-E-R. Mother. Tilts its huge head and raises one of its 3 scaly eyebrows. Admit fear, but insist you must learn more? The best humans, like monsters, are fearless? Admit it, humans are the biggest threat to humankind. Honesty is 81, bravery is 100, this tests no skill. I know, Vern Kerrigan, it's like I'm in spelling bee all over again. And this is a no contest vote. Do you believe that was correctly spelled? Yes. Okay. Stop the poll. 4-1. The best humans, like monsters, are fearless. You speak without tremor or quaver, as though the most deadly monster in the world isn't waiting for you to finish. When you're done, the oldest mother is gone. You didn't even notice. Everyone murmurs and nods to your words, impressed. Now we shall journey to Carmen. And roll the die. Oh. You're walking down an alley with a new paintbrush. Almost new, fresh from the garbage, when suddenly, it's there. A human! A human? Its face is red and angry. And it's coming right at you. Stop, drop, and roll. The Chucklefucks agree with me. Stop, drop, and roll. 4-1. That just confused him. And also you a little. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to 3 choices. That was awesome. The human growls in a deep voice. You came to the wrong neighborhood, monster. I'll teach you a lesson. Good and proper. Where's Rachel? Ah, my throat's too sore to do that properly. Why are you trying to kill me? Where's Rachel? Square off and stand your ground. Admit fears about a coming monster-human conflict, because I'm sure that human will only listen. Drool out a puddle of slime, staring like a mad thing. If we stand our ground, will that make the humans more afraid? Who can say? Who can say? Choice 1 has 32 votes, choice 2 has 20. We're holding the line, damn it. Stand our ground, then we can shoot him. That's right. You puff up your body and stay where you are. Go ahead and remove that third choice. The human lurches closer to you, but doesn't attack. Yet. Now that we've made ourselves look large and mighty, and filled the human brain full of doubt, do we unleash it back to the city, where it shall spread its fear and doubt? Or do we attack it and rip it to pieces? Hold! 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 Crushing margin over 4-1. Stopping the poll at 45-8. It's a Tom Petty song. The human waits. You keep standing still, and it notices your paintbrush. Monsters don't paint, do they? Tell them you're quite good at it. You brandish the brush with a flourish, and indicate that you know how to use it. The human wanders off, shaking its head. Damn this thing. Okay. Well, time for the D8. It's a 5. Sneaky. Gobclaws unrolls a big map showing the surrounding region. She points one pincer at a series of red circles. Say, what? These are places where I've seen humans drop things. I think we should put garbage cans there. Why? Gobclaw says, so we can harvest the things they drop. Then we can study them and understand them better. Gonna go ahead and start a poll for this, but... Come on, folks, don't you want to understand humans better? So you can infiltrate their empire and eviscerate it from within. Was that suitably fitting for this game? Yes? Oh, well, Otaku. Damn it, Slaxor. Right? You do topical humor, and you like it. Or you lose everything. Right? Anyway, let's go ahead and help her develop the plan. You get things in order and help Gobclaws arrange the cans so they'll be easier to collect later. It's my trigger. Oh, shit. Yay, organization! You and Gobclaw sneak through the woods to the new designated human evidence collection locations and place the extra cans. Yay, acronyms! Almost immediately, humans begin dropping trash into the cans, including many candy wrappers with bits of sweetness still inside. Yay, licking dirty candy wrappers. Gobclaws prepares a report based on the preliminary findings, and everyone agrees that she is quite clever. And so are you. Yes! Okay. How are our views here? Monsters are ambivalent about humans. Humans are ambivalent about monsters. Back to Carmen we go. Choose your destiny. With that. What is this place? You're in a dark, dank, woody room that smells like old Jaggery. Jaggery? Jaggery? Mosey on in. Humans sit at a long counter and drink what looks like foamy cider. They seem sad and a little confused. Ah, drinking place. Oh boy. We got a question involved here as well. Let's see what you pick. After a bit, you see that there's a stool open, so you climb up and plop down on it. One of the humans starts muttering about his problems. Can the human see what you are? Get out of here before he realizes you're a monster? Strike up a conversation with the human. Throwing contest. Break the liquor bottles with darts and billiards. Billiards. What the fuck ever. Wow. Chucklefuck Chat doesn't even care about asking a question. I just want to strike up a conversation with the human. Man, look at you guys. In your old age, you've become so adosable. 45 votes, it's not even close. My wife just took my jellyfish and my dog just ran away. He goes on and on about what sounds like a pretty awful situation. Listen on. He seems so sad already, with 51 kindness, or give him some gentle but tough love with 81 honesty. Or 88 honesty, I don't know the exact score. There's a significant difference, as there is in the poll. 4-1 odds for tough love. Monster honesty for the win. His problems are real. He can't stop betting on some kind of bull, but you don't know what was in the bull. You tell him he can deal with them himself if he's strong. He listens, caught by the passion in your voice, and eventually nods. Yeah, I can do it, I know I can. The human pays for your drink, which is a relief, as you have no human money. Yay! Choose your destiny. The roll of the die. Shit. That means I pick. For the first time, and I choose Abraham Lincoln's cabin. Listry proposes a new plan to keep an eye on the humans. What is it? We'll take over an abandoned house and common, keep someone in there at all times, and take extensive notes on everything they do. Interesting idea. Alright, let's go ahead and put down 3 choices. Several other elders seem to like the idea very much. They argue about where to establish their spy house, though. Carmen has many empty buildings. Which shall we use? Ruin everything? Suggest somewhere humans will look bad? Suggest a place that will encourage understanding with our 81 cleverness? Fools! We need many eyes and many buildings with our 100 ferocity. Looks like our elder Chucklefucks want to buck the ferocious trends of our youth in what made us as awesome as we were, and wish to be clever. Well, alright. We'll throw the dice. 36-16. To 3. The expedition sets out immediately, hiding in the unused upper floor of the library. They observe humans, reading and learning. Basically, you guys are fostering propaganda, because you're slanting the perception. Rather than, as Kragnock says, 3 will be the most accurate. Way to go, human sympathizers. Way to go. That icon, I presume, takes you to the main menu. Make sure they see that humans are smart. In short order, several elders learn to read for the first time. They seem impressed with their unsuspecting human subjects. Okay. How we shall journey. Choose your destiny. An older human and many children sit in rows in a hot, echoing room. The older human drones on while the children look at everything but him. The windows, the clock, even your hiding spot. What's the older human saying? Oh boy. He's telling them all about lifeology. You know about that. But judging from his expression, he doesn't seem to find it very interesting himself. Shall we step in with our epic lecturing skills that we used on the ghosts and show him how to teach? Stir things up, disrupt their doings. 41 votes to 6. 45, yeah, I just put that in bed. 47 votes to 6. Step in and show him how to teach. Go ahead and make a new poll. You burst into the classroom, and everyone stops to stare at you. For one precious moment, nobody does anything. Tell them about the workings of living things, or talk about the attitude behind doctoring, with our amazing 51 out of 100 kindness, because we're so kind. Issue a lawsuit against the teacher. I like it, Metal Slime Hunt. Shut up, kindness. No one likes you here. 53 votes to 3. You begin your lecture, smoothly explaining how the heart pumps blood and just how many miles of veins and arteries they have in their bodies. The whole class listens fascinated, because you learned what was inside a human's body when you ate them. You're well into the second hour of your lecture when a bell rings. The teacher says, "I'm sorry. That's all the time we have. We shall wrap things up." As the children leave, they chatter and laugh. "You've made some new friends today. You made friends with children, everyone. Yay. Good work. Now I shall throw a 1d6 and get the feather." Oh, well. Choice 3. You're arguing with Elder Ymerg, who is much older than you, but a little slow on the uptake. She insists that humans don't farm chickens. Explain that they do, in fact, farm chickens. Maybe she's right. Drop the subject. They probably raise chickens and not farm them, I guess. Or agree that humans never do good things. Never. Well. Oh, yeah. Absolutely hosed. 48 votes, 0 votes, 7 votes. Explain that they do, in fact, farm chickens. Well, both of these options are at 100, so it's gonna be awesome. You chickens, maybe I'm thinking raptors. You go on about how plump and delicious the chickens become under human protection, and how many eggs they produce in the wooden nest boxes. Merrick rolls her eyes, unimpressed. Show that she's too cowardly to have seen the farms up close, or bring back a chicken from a farm as proof. Looks like we aren't too much into shaming you, Merrick, with our ferocity as we are by saying, "See? Ta-da!" I mean, they're both 100 anyway, so you really got your pick of the litter, don't you? 35 votes to 22, we shall bring a chicken back as proof. You have no trouble getting onto a farm. You return with a chicken so fat it looks like a feather balloon. Impressed? Ymerg accepts the chicken and takes a bite. Another elder says, maybe the humans do have some redeeming qualities. Oh man, some monsters like humans? And humans love monsters. Oh, it fell into my hand. One. It fell into my hand. You're across the street from a coffee shop. The human coffee they're drinking smells weak, even by human standards. Oh, how strong should it be? In Omen Town, the monsters boil a terrible black brew, so potent it must be stirred with stones and bones. Every monster knows what real coffee is. Okay. Well, let's see here. So, do you want to help him out? Do we rush over there and fix the problem with our 100 bravery? Do we gently offer advice using a telephone to call over using our 51 kindness? Or humans don't deserve coffee, ruin it? Yes. I drink tea as well. I'm drinking it right now. Telephone, do we even know how this works? Apparently, we're an elder, man. 46 votes to 1 vote to 7 votes. As you step into the street, there comes a horrible and and 3 swift moving metal masses just miss your sorry body. Hey, my body's not sorry. Success! You dodge, swallowing your fear to spring through a gap in the wall of danger. From the shop, you crack a whole bag of beans in your mouth and funnel them into the human machine. Ah, bubble, bubble, coffee doubled. Human wanders over to the pot and helps himself. He takes a sip and starts choking. It's working! By the time he catches his breath, he's looking at the mug in his hand with a new appreciation. Your work is done here. Sneak away. His expanded pupils let him see you leave the shop, and he raises his mug in salute! Well, looks like we've maxed out that human rating. Choose your destiny. Oh. No, I should, yeah, and it's a big this now. Canelo... Electrical genius holds his abacus, turning the rocks for you and the other elders to see. Okay. The calculations don't lie. No, folks, you don't get a chance to vote. Remember, your vote was at the beginning of everything. You chose to alternate rather than voting on each option. It's out of your hands. Democracy has won. Or have you already forgotten? The calculations don't lie. All humans find out about monsters in 2 months. These figures are rock solid. Literally. We should prepare new hiding places. Okay. Challenge Cantelou's logic with headology, requiring cleverness. We don't know enough to predict their actions, requiring honesty. Or agree with Cantelou. The more monsters fear humans, the better. No, there was no hanging everything. It was a decisive vote. Just like this one. Looks like we're going to challenge Cantelou's logic with headology. You and your stupid abacus, man. You raise one claw and clear your throat. They've known about us forever, though. They tell stories of us to their children every generation. You go on, and yet they've never risen up to destroy us all. I don't think it's going to happen this generation either. It's a load of swamp gas. Swamp gas? Cantelou swears. I didn't account for that. Abacus in hand, he departs to recalculate his, calculations. Alright, back to common we go. Using the correct die. Okay. It is this. You're investigating a stack of crates in an alley. You hear a shriek. Ah, screaming boxes. Oh. Okay. Wait, it's a small child. He runs in, followed by 3 slightly larger ones. The small one jumps behind the crates to hide. Next to you. What about the 3 larger ones? That's a question. Keep the small one hidden, requiring 51 kindness. Teach the child to be a monster, attack, requiring 100 ferocity, which we have, or eat them. All of them. Ah, finally a fight. Alright, we shall teach the child to fight. You know, Millie Bays? It's a good question. I guess we'll find out. Choice 3 is in the lead by a comfortable margin. 26 votes to choice 1's 15. We're forfeiting a question. There you go, Slacks, or you try to tell him. You are a frenzy of fangs and fur. The bullies turn and run. Claw on. The little child chases the bullies away, doing his best to imitate your roar. He turns to wave to you, then roars again and resumes the hunt. Okay. Back to politicking with a D4, which is actually just a D8. 5. Caution sign. Elder Riddy, wants to stop using electricity from the humans. It's making us less monsters, he explains. And it is a human thing through and through. Well, you happen to know a bit about electricity. You shuffle forward and raise one claw, clearing your throat. All the elders turn to look. Rudy says, "Ah, you agree with me?" Well... 100 ferocity or 81 honesty. We could, no, describe why electricity is great, or show how violent it is, to show how much power the humans possess, and why we should respect it and channel it appropriately. Looks like we're going to be using the 100 stat instead of the less than 100 stat. Teach them about YouTube, that's right. Okay. Let's use it to kill an elephant. 34 votes to 22 votes to 0. Alright. You leap up and grab an overhead electrical line, ripping it open, sparking black fluid showers to the ground. You dance in it, surrounded by a halo of weird energies. Indeed. The elders back away slowly from your terrible display. They clap and cheer as you black out. Riddy changes his plan to using electricity as a weapon. Now it said +8 there. +8. Oh, we're so close. 4 more %. We love humans. Humans love monsters. But we head to Carmen for the final day. For it is what the viewers wanted. You're hiding in a shiny wood building. 2 humans are holding hands in front of another human. Hold on. Aha! He makes a lot of... Yes, we totally want it. He makes a lot of noise. About a witness? The other 2 look around, disappointed at the empty room. Pull your hat over your head and offer to be a witness requiring bravery. Quietly seek out another human to be witness requiring kindness, of which we have 51 out of 100, or sabotage their doings. Doings are transpirings. Alright. Okay. We shall pull our hat over our head, as we have a hat and offer to be a witness. They're delighted. The humans all take turns talking. Ha. And talking. And talking. And talking? Yes. Eventually the 2 holding hands make kiss faces at each other. They sign a paper and hand it to you. Take the pin and do the same. You make a pretty squiggle. Beautiful. The pair thanks you profusely and you bow. Whoops, the hat fell off. Ah, damn it, exposed. The humans gasp, but you stand your ground unafraid. After a moment, they thank you. Okay. No more days, anyone. As you walk through Portland Square, you think on your past. Life hasn't always been easy, but you've built up your reputation. You are quite well respected. Yes, well respected indeed. I bumped that shit up to 70 before I became an elder. Though monsters have always feared and loathed humans in the past, your work towards improving relations has paid off. Monsters have come to respect and like them. Well done. Grand. Meanwhile, humans, who once hated all monster kind, have come to understand that monsters aren't terrible evil things. Rumor has it that humans think pretty well of you. Okay. Shattering your reverie, a terrible commotion erupts. Elders and younger monsters alike are milling about in a great mob. What is it? Blots drops from a nearby roof. Humans! Humans are coming this way! What? Blitztree says, that's wonderful! We can talk to them! It's true. Relations have been warming up. Both monsters and humans meet deep in the whale mist. There's considerable shuffling of feet and paws. Everyone wants to talk, and nobody wants to make the first move. If only some monster were to speak up. Yes, if only. A few of the other elders are looking at you strangely enough. I'm actually tempted to pick that to fucking troll all of you. But seeing as how you folks have been voting, let's welcome the humans as friends. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief as you put your best claw forward. It's the first step of a long journey. A journey on which human, monster, and human will cooperate in all things. But what happened next? Universal prosperity. You dared to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for the benefit of all. Yep. And so, monsters and humans worked, lived, and played together for many generations to come. Hooray for the future! The end. Your final personality, which remained unchanged as an elder. 100 bravery, 81 cleverness, 100 ferocity, 81 honesty, 51 kindness, and 70 respect. And a little floating achievement there. And that was Monster Loves You. My first time playing the game, though I can't really say I played it. Of course, as I noted, I watched Death Evan 13 play it. I did quite enjoy it. He actually made choices himself. And perhaps he took a different attitude towards the game than the Chucklefucks did. You'd have to watch that for yourself. Perhaps future Grimith will provide a link in the YouTube video descriptions. It's quite entertaining. The Chucklefucks ultimately voted to save the two sides from further war. I know, Battler Man. What the hell is wrong with all of you? Started off as a brave and ferocious monster, but ended up binding all the races together. It's nice to know what the Chucklefucks are capable of when you just put your hearts to it. Well, Applesauce, as I had never played the game before, I mean, pretty sure no matter which path you chose for me, I would have gotten something. You didn't get to vote to betray everything at the end, because that would have been a waste of my time. And your time. Considering how you all had been voting up to that point. It's like how I didn't make you vote on whether you wanted to hear all of the background information in order to become more informed with decisions. Don't be stupid. Alright, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the broadcast. Lethal and I gather in 12 minutes, and I'll see what he wants to do. If it ends up being something that I feel like broadcasting, the live broadcast will come back. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow. I don't know when the live broadcast will start tomorrow. I haven't made up my mind. Shit. That depends on how late I stay up today. I'd say look for the live broadcast in another 12 to 14 hours. It's around 6 to 8 a.m. my time. But hell, I might be back again tonight. We'll see. Take care, everyone. Good job with Chucklefuck Democracy. Bringing eternal prosperity.